Hey guys, welcome to our today's session on maths functions. Today, what we are going to look at is one more variation of rounding up of numbers, which is ceiling function. Yeah. Now, what does ceiling function does? So, ceiling function is a very powerful function to round up large numbers for better clarity. Yeah. So it retrieves a numeric value rounded upward. So ceiling, as you can see, it has to go upward. So to the closest multiple of the second argument, that is the name significant. So let me first show you the syntax by which we'll be able to understand. So the syntax is ceiling, open brackets, then you have to specify the number that you want to round up and the significance. Yeah. So when I'm talking about significance, uh, it will take the number far from zero, as we have seen in round up. Yeah. So if you are handling millions of data in MS Excel and evaluating large complicated mathematical equations, giving lengthy numeric values, then it is crucial and difficult to generalize without using the ceiling function. So that's very important. Yeah. So the first argument in the ceiling function is the number which we specify to round, and significance, it denotes the multiple which is used to round the numeric value. Okay. So it will be written as is equal to ceiling and then the number and then the significance. So if I want to specify 1, then it will round it to the first digit. So you can see here, my digit was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it has rounded up the first digit and it has made it 7. Yeah, so it has rounded up. So it is ceiling is taking away the number towards uh, away from 0. Yeah, so 6 will become 7. Same way, if we try to same way, let's try with some other significance. I'll say ceiling, specify the number over here, and I say 3. So you can see here, it is trying to round the significance to 3 numbers. Yeah. From 6, it has moved the number by 3 to make it 9. Let's see what happens if I make it to 2, 2. Let's make it 2. See here, 6, and it has added 2 to the number. Let's try to use a negative number here. So let's try to make -2. Have I specified the right? Yes. But it gives you a num error. But if I specify this number as a negative symbol, then it does the calculation. So in order to have -2 to work, the number that has been pushed to get the significance would also have to be a negative number, or else it will give you a num error. Yeah. Let's try to use a positive positive for a negative number. You can see here there are no changes. The number before the decimal has no change. If your number that has been specified is a text, so suppose I make it a text value. Yeah, so this is a text value, and if I try to get let me have a text value like this. And if I am trying to get a ceiling of this particular text, it will give me a value. So you cannot use it on text because this is a match function, but obviously you cannot use it for text. Uh, Now suppose I add 0 to the number or the significance. So let's see what happens if I add 0. It gives me a 0. Yeah, so you cannot have 0 as the significance in the ceiling function. Okay, so whatever the number be, if I have the significance as 0, it will return you a 0 number. So just for an information once again, what ceiling does? Ceiling function rounds up the rounds up a number to a larger number based on the significance that you have added. And it rounds up or adds to the existing number, but on the integer side, not on the decimal side. So it works on the integer side, not on the decimal part. So it will work on the digits which is available before the decimal point. Yeah. Hope I was able to make this function clear. Hope I was able to make the concept of this function clear. Hope you like this video. Do like it, share it across with your colleagues who want to learn Excel. Comment if you want me to cover any topics which are utmost important to you and you want me to cover it in this 365 days of Excel journey. And yes, do not forget to subscribe to my channel because that's how you will get all my latest videos when I post them on YouTube. Moreover, it will keep me motivated to create such free content in terms of knowledge sharing from my side. Thank you so much.